Are you someone that's looking to relocate down here to Sarasota, Siesta Key area to enjoy the beautiful water lifestyle? Maybe you're not sure what neighborhoods to move in, but more importantly, you're having a hard time finding neighborhoods under 500,000. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you my top 5 neighborhoods that I take people that are relocating to this area. So in today's video, we're going to dive deep to the top 5 neighborhoods I typically show of people that are relocating to this neighborhood. And we're going to dive deep, covering HOAs, amenities, things to do around here. So if you're someone that's looking for that, stay tuned. Under 500,000 is totally feasible down here in Sarasota. You just need to know where to look. Now, these areas I'm be covering today are where I help a lot of people relocate to. I'm in them at least once a week, so I know them quite well. And I think you guys are gonna love them. So down here in this area, under 500,000 usually is gonna mean older homes and smaller size. Now, some areas are gonna be closer to the beach. Some are gonna be a little bit further east. But condition and age are totally gonna matter. And it's really gonna come down to your lifestyle and what's important to you. The first neighborhood we're gonna be taking a look at is Gulf Gate. Now, here are some of the properties that you can get in Gulf Gate. I do wanna put out a disclaimer, not just for this neighborhood, but the other neighborhoods we're gonna be covering. None of these are my listings. They're listed with other brokers. So just wanna put that out there. Now, one good thing about Gulf Gate, it's really close to Siesta Key. There's a lot of sections with and without HOA. So if you're somebody that likes HOA, there's tons of properties in there. And also if you don't want HOA, you can also find quite a few options. Now, these homes, like I mentioned, are older, but let me tell you, some of these homes have been updated to the T, and in some cases are even nicer than the new construction. I think one of the most important things about Gulf Gate is the location for the price. It's in a great area, sits just a few minutes away from the beach, the bay, tons of restaurants, shopping, and specifically restaurants. You don't even really need a car. You can totally walk or bike to them. So who is Gulf Gate good for? It's good for a buyer that really wants a great location and doesn't really need a new construction home. The second neighborhood is going to be South Sarasota. So these are some of the properties you can find in South Sarasota. Now, one thing with this area, it has a lot of very established neighborhoods. Most of them are close to shopping. Beach access is pretty close as well, and it has quite a big mix of price points. As far as HOAs are concerned, you can get both with and without HOAs, and even the ones that have HOAs in here, they're not very high. Who South Sarasota may be good for? Well, it's great for families and full-time residents. Neighborhood number 3, and probably one of the most popular and well-known, is going to be Palmer Ranch. So here you can see a few of the properties in the Palmer Ranch area. This area is really known for under 500,000 to have villas and townhomes. Now, there's quite a few different communities in here. Most of them are HOA, but they have really good amenities that go with that. One thing you'll notice off the bat, not just with the communities, but the streets, they're very, very well maintained. And I think one of the most important things, it has a very strong resale value. If you're somebody that wants a low maintenance lifestyle, Palmer Ranch is just for you. Next up is gonna be East Sarasota. So in East Sarasota, you're gonna get more house for your money. And surprisingly, there's actually some newer construction in here. They're not big communities, they're just single lots that developers bought and built a new construction home. Another nice feature about this area, it has very, very low flood concerns just because it's a bit inland. Beaches are still not far away, about 20-30 minutes on average. You can get to the Bay Beach, and shopping, restaurants are still very close by. Who is this good for? This is great for buyers wanting space and value. Number 5 on our list, and lastly, is gonna be Sarasota Springs. So these are a few properties in the Sarasota Spring neighborhood. Now, one thing I really like, it's very centrally located, close to UTC, close to beaches, close to Fruitville, tons of shopping around here, tons of restaurants. And it also offers HOA and non-HOA sections. If you're somebody that wants HOA, you could totally have that. If you don't care for HOA, you won't have any problem finding property in here. Now, under 500,000 in here is still totally realistic. It has a mix of updated and original homes. And like previously mentioned, some of these original homes have been updated to the T. Now, Sarasota Springs is great for buyers wanting flexibility and kind of want to be in the middle of everything. Important thing to look out for when you are house shopping in this area is going to be insurance costs. Now, insurance costs is heavily going to depend on the roof, so you really want to make sure you know the condition of the roof and certainly the age of the roof. If you're somebody that's getting a loan, HOA is totally going to affect your affordability just because that is added to your debt to income ratio. So getting a property under 500,000 is totally feasible, but it's very important you position yourself properly. One of the biggest takeaways, you can totally find properties under 500,000 down here in Sarasota, but choosing the right area based on your lifestyle is going to be very, very important. I not only help buyers relocate on a daily basis, but I help them narrow down these neighborhoods based on their lifestyle. If you're somebody that's considering moving down here and wants some input from a local that knows these areas very well, feel free to reach out. All my contact information is down below. Also, if you guys have missed my previous videos, you know I do offer relocation guides, not just for this neighborhood, but a ton of other surrounding neighborhoods. These relocation guides are not generic. I've put a lot of time into them. They cover specific taxes, HOAs, roof, insurance, a ton of other things that most people don't even talk about. So if you're looking to educate yourself before moving down here to Sarasota and Siesta Key, be sure to check out my contact information down below. All you got to do is send me a text or an email that you're looking for a relocation guide, and I'll shoot it right over. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'd love to hear your comments. If you're somebody that's looking in these areas, maybe you've considered these neighborhoods, or maybe I missed another good neighborhood, by all means, be sure to comment down below. I thank you guys very much for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.